everybody, it's Cherie. I was thinking earlier and I decided to come outside and talk about something that I was thinking about earlier that's been a big, pretty much a big deal in my life. And one of it is, it's called suicide. And I guess I want people to understand that suicide is it's an internal pain, and it can be a physical pain, it can be a mental pain, but I'm only going to speak on what I've come through in my life, so that way I'm not quick or ever quick anymore, ever, to take note of somebody being a certain way, that everybody's this way. One of the many things that happened when I was a child growing up is that me and my brothers, especially me and my one brother, we had tried to commit suicide. I don't know how old we were. You would have to ask him, but I'm going to say we were probably like 13, 14, something like that. And when you're 13 and 14 and you're looking at, you got to be 18 to get out of there, and you're already got your backside hanging off in chunks, it's like a place that you can't see. And for us, it was just, we didn't know how we were going to live through the long-term years of sitting there. So my brother got on one side, because the closet room they had me locked in, there was a room on the next side. So me and my brothers would pass notes back and forth to each other, because they would let me know like what was going on, or they would shove food through the walls to try to feed me. They pretty much kept me alive. It's like just messed up stuff they saw. Poor guys, the things they saw, the things they were exposed to. It's just so not okay on any level. But one of the things is that so me and my brother were like, okay, we can't do this anymore, we can't live. So he was going to shoot himself, and since I didn't have a gun, I had a trash bag. Because they gave me a trash bag to put my maxi pads in. Mind you, again, I'm like, I couldn't have been more than 14, there's no way. Because I wasn't even there. Most of the years, 15, I was in that sex trafficking place. So overall, it was like around 13, 14 years old. And so I took the trash bag and wrapped it around my throat, and I took the shoestring out of my shoe and I tied it around my throat. And I laid down on the floor because I knew I was going to heaven. So I'm like, I'm saved, I'm going to heaven. That's what they've taught me here. So I'm going to go to heaven. There's streets of gold, there's food. I'm never going to be hungry there. Nobody's going to rape me and molest me and abuse me and beat me until I'm black, like darker than this hair color. It gets darker than, like, once it gets like this dark on it starts coming off. Your skin starts coming off. Just so you know, people. So anyways, I did. I wrapped it around my head and tied it off and laid down on the floor, and I guess I just thought I wasn't going to wake up anymore. And then my brother was going to shoot himself in the next room. And I guess Cheryl, my mother, walked in on him, and I don't know what happened on that part because I had gone to sleep in the trash bag. And at that time, I just woke up later and I was awake in the trash bag. And so that was one occurrence that I had tried. Also, my husband I married passed away from suicide. And this is back in the 90s, and the late 90s, early 2000 area. And you were starting to learn about bipolar a lot more, and we just didn't know a lot about it. And so, long story short, he ended up getting on medication that was not good for him, a good fit for him, and we were so young. Oh, we were so young. And it crashed my world. Since then, I've gone through things that in times in my life I felt like I just wanted to die. Not because I was physically hurting, because I was inside hurting so bad. There was nobody to talk to. There was nobody that was ever going to understand how's anybody going to understand me? Like, I was raised in a shithole, literally. So how's anybody going to, the state of Pennsylvania didn't care about me. My parents didn't care about me. My family didn't care about me. So why would anybody else give a crap about me? So I guess I want people to understand that when somebody's desperately alone, maybe you don't understand their situation, or if they tell you, hey, I don't have a family and I spend Christmases alone and I spend every holiday by myself and there's nobody there, it's sometimes it's really real. That's really real. So take time to listen to people, and don't be so quick to judge somebody. If they say they want to kill themselves, don't be so quick to just go, you're just looking for attention. No, it's not. Some, like a lot of people just don't know how to live to the next day. If you want to know why America's on drugs, look around. Look at where they come from. Like, it's a miracle God ain't no cracked out dope fiend on the side of the road. And if I was, you couldn't even blame me for it. And so many people have told me that's what they were hoping for. They were hoping you were going to shoot yourself, or you were eventually just going to be a drug addict. Because that way you would die, and then your story would die with you, and then they would be never held responsible. So thank Lord that he had other plans. So I'm here today. I hope you know that it's always, always worth it to live another day. Trust me. If I can do 40, I'm 40 years old. I know, isn't it terrible? I'm 40. And if I can live through this and not have killed myself, trust that you can do it, okay? So, and if you have any questions or worries, or even if you're sad or alone, you can always call me. You can call me on Facebook. So, reach out to somebody. And remember, it's such a cool world now. Nobody wants to talk to anybody. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, speak to somebody. You might save their life. So, everybody, shout out to everybody around the world. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.